We had a real bad vibration. We're losing engines.
The whole porch shook, and then all of a sudden I felt like heat on the side of my face.
In the midst of it, no, I'm getting my kids out of the house and I'm trying to find my pets.
Right now at 6, power problems. Federal aviation officials are on the scene of that fatal plane crash in Plainville, investigating why the plane crashed into a home. 3 people on board were killed, and tonight a family friend confirms their identities. Tennessee doctor Joseph Callister, his wife Betty, and their 18-year-old daughter Nicole. The doctor was piloting the plane and reported engine trouble right before the crash.
Everyone inside the home escaped. We're hearing from the homeowner about how his family made it out just in the nick of time. It's part of our Team 10 coverage. It includes 4 reporters covering all of the angles of this tragic story.
And we begin with Mario Hilario. He's live from the scene with what federal investigators will be looking at. Mario?
Yeah, good evening, Patricia and Gene. Investigators will be focusing their attention on evidence they gather here at the home in the next few days, as well as witness statements from neighbors around here about what they heard and saw when that plane went down, as well as the words of the pilot himself right before the crash. The investigation into this fatal plane crash just beginning on this Monday. Part of that investigation will include the words of the pilot himself, recorded on liveatc.net.
We had a real bad vibration. We're losing engines.
We'll focus some of our attention on the engine, as the pilot reported an issue with the engine, but it's far too early at this stage of the accident investigation to do anything different than we otherwise would.
Which is look at all factors, including weather. The town's fire chief, who himself is a private pilot, says while he won't speculate on what went wrong, he believes the pilot had to have had a certain level of training to fly in the conditions Sunday evening.
Low cloud sailings, low visibility. You run into a higher level of training. It's much more involved. You have to be able to basically fly through the clouds.
Before federal investigators began going through the crash site to look for clues, the town's fire department was on scene Monday, helping the family that lives here salvage what they can.
We may not be able to save the entire home, but we were able to save the family's belongings and some of their keepsakes.
Neighbors have started a GoFundMe site to help the family with their immediate needs as they navigate the unknown of what's ahead.
It could have been any one of us.
Hoping to help in any way they can.
All the neighbors are gathering up clothes and gift cards for anything because they lost everything.
We'll have a link to that fund on our website, turn10.com. As for the investigation, the NTSB says it could issue a preliminary report in about 10 to 14 days, but any final determination on a cause of this crash could take up to a year. We're live in Plainville. Mario Hilario, NBC 10 News.